Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to Asda for one of their new collaboration beers from St Ives Brewery. Beers brewed exclusively for Asda, and St Ives Brewery, Raggy's Beer Reviews, is going to St Ives in October. We're going down for 7 days. Hopefully we'll get down to St Ives Brewery and the tap room if they've got one. Super looking forward to that. Been following St Ives Brewery on the internet. I did remember telling them that someone was cloning their account at one stage. So this is a Sticky Toffee Pudding Stout. It's, and I'll read what it says on the front and back. A rich stout with warming sweet flavours of sticky toffee, spices and dates. 6.5% ABV on this. St Ives Brewery was founded in 2010 as a microbrewery nestled in the heart of Cornwall. Fast forward to 2024 and they have become a progressive craft brewery with state-of-the-art brewing techniques and innovative approach to brewing exceptional beers. The brewery uses a 4-vessel brew house to get as much as possible out of the raw materials, and a mash conversion vessel allows for steep mashing. With their state-of-the-art brewing kit and a progressive approach to brewing exceptional beers, St Ives Brewery has managed to bridge the gap between modern and traditional, regional and craft. The focus is incredible beer from a picturesque location that people love to visit. Tasting notes for this. This indulgently rich and sweet stout is layered with crystal malt for notes of toffee and dark caramel. A high finishing gravity provides body and sweetness, and the rich fruitiness of the dates gives this stout its distinctive sticky toffee pudding profile. Mandarina Bavaria hops give a subtle orange and herbal layer, and a complex blend of spices adds to the overall warming goodness of this thick and decadent dessert stout. Date paste not from the UK. So yeah, 6.5%, packed in the UK for Asda, blah blah blah. And so let's give it a go. Oh, my head then. Blimey. Sugar rush. First ever beer from St Ives Brewery. I was looking at their like a taster kit before Christmas, and I just ran out of pennies to get it. 6 beers, 20 quid, £5 delivery, so 6 for 25. So not bad for craft beer, you know. So I myself brewed a sticky toffee pudding imperial stout using dates, and although my dates weren't paste, I had to squash the blooming dates down. All good fun, and other bits and bobs. And then I barrel aged it and had it 2 years ago for my wedding. I do really want to do it again. So there we go. There's the can. Here's the beer. The head is dissipated quite quickly. It's a dark black pour. There was a white head. As you've seen, it's gone already. Cheers. Let's dive in. And this is room temperature. It's just come from the house down to the shed. And I'm good with room temperature. I am. I prefer room temperature over blooming cold temperatures. So, caramel nose on this initially. Certainly toffee. It's quite a thick mouthfeel to it. This is number 3 of the Asda collab thing. I know that oh god, Asda Beers over on Instagram has been promoting these beers, Asda Beers. I think it's somebody who works for Asda who posts new beers coming to the Asda range. Yeah, 6.5%, not bad. I think it was about £2.77 or £3.2 for the can. So not silly priced. You know, obviously not too cheap. I remember the four pure ones, they were ridiculously cheap. And sometimes you worry that too cheap. You know, there's a balance between craft beers. There's one you're getting fleeced, and then the other where it's so cheap, and then you wonder about the quality of the beer. If it's good quality, then fair play. But obviously, is the brewery doing itself any good by doing that? And again, you know, brewing beer ain't cheap, and the actual beer is not expensive. It's when you come to the price of packaging, transportation, paying for the wages, paying for the electrics, and so on, that adds to the price, obviously. I mean, I can brew an imperial stout for £1 for a pint of impy stout. I can brew it for that myself, but you know, I'm not a commercial based thing, so I'm not paying my wages to do it, so all my time, and obviously that would add to the beer quite a bit. But obviously, if you're doing it at home, it don't matter, does it? You know, take as long as you like. Oh. Get like a winter warmer vibe from it as well, like cinnamon, that sort of thing coming through. Just a slight note of it in there. Oh gosh! And well, I remember, take me hay fever tablets because I suffer with prickly heat, and I've got the itches from hell, and yeah, just have to have tablets. Literally 20 minutes on, and I'm all right. But the good thing about yakking when you're doing a beer review is you're giving the beer a chance to breathe, to bring out those flavours. So it's not a bad thing, you know. There are lots of beer reviewers out there. Some do beer reviews as long as 30 to 40 minutes and talk a lot of interesting stuff as well. And then there are beer reviewers who are doing it in 4 minutes. I mean, technically I can do a beer review in a minute and I can tell you everything I'll get in a minute. But from cracking open the can to, you know, you want the air to breathe, and you know, we all do what we do anyway on that side of things. So an interesting series from Asda. I mean, for me, very interesting because I'm going to St Ives. I'm stopping in the chalet for 7 days. I'm definitely going to the brewery while I'm down there. I ain't going all that way to not. Definitely going to Verdant because it's 20 minutes away apparently. And while I'm down there, any other brewery that's on my list of tick box breweries. And as far as I know, Skinner's is close by. So, yeah, really interested to go and see, you know, see a part of the world that I've never been to before. Really excited for that as well. And interesting to see their beers. I may actually do an order before then. If there is a tap room, hoping to get to that said tap room and you know, enjoy the beers. God, I'm cold. Enjoy the beers in the tap room. So there's a nice thickness to this. The head dissipated very quickly. Caramel, toffee, a little bit of winter warmer notes came through in the taste. A good addition to the Asda range. Good to see St Ives in Asda. you know, from somebody in Nottingham who's never been to that part of the world. For me, great to see these beers, and as far as Nottingham as well, great. Yeah, not a bad beer actually, not a bad beer at all. Would I drink it again? Yes, I think I would. Do wonder if it needed a bit more carbonation, but who knows. And the only people who know that are the brewers. If someone from the brewery was watching, and this is where, in some ways, beer reviews, as long as you're not doing this business and pouring it away, beer reviews can be helpful. Even if the breweries don't really want to watch the person yakking, but to see how the beer's poured, to see head retention, looking at the colour of the beer, you know, there's a lot to be said from listening to beer reviews and just seeing what flavours they come out with. And there are flavours that will send a red flag up, like, oh God, they've come out with that flavour. How's that flavour got into the beer? And over the years, you know, I've done beer reviews and I've opened cans that are oxidised. And this was from a brewery that I knew, that I'm friends with, on a live review, and it's like, oh, that's not supposed to be that colour. And the beer tasted fine, obviously, but the colour was wrong, and it was just and the lads themselves, the owner of the brewery, went straight down to the brewery with his head brewer to double check the beers. So they cracked a few open random cans, and it must have just been a one-off. So, you know, these things happen. So the world of beer reviewers isn't a bad thing, actually. I think it's a good thing. There's arguments to be made in the right way, obviously. So yeah, would I drink it again? Yes, I would. For me, out of 5, 4.2 out of 5. If I'm going to score it, it's an enjoyable beer. That's all you need to worry about. Cheers, all.